the Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Orina. Around 9,000 objection letters have been signed by residents across 8 villages in Goa in opposition of the 12 mega projects proposed in the heritage site of Old Goa. The Save Old Goa Action Committee submitted the 9,000 objection letters to the Chief Minister on Friday. The committee highlighted that they have not yet received any reply from the Chief Minister or any authority and stated that the drive will be continued till the master plan is revised.
Around 9,000 objection letters have been signed by residents across 8 villages in Goa in opposition of the 12 mega projects proposed in the heritage site of Old Goa. The Save Old Goa Action Committee submitted the 9,000 objection letters to the Chief Minister on Friday. The committee highlighted that they have not yet received any reply from the CM or any authority and stated that the drive will be continued till the master plan is devised.
Drive at present आम्ही around 8 villages आम्ही cover केली villages, and I am from Old Goa. I am the villager of Old Goa. माझे नाव जॅकलिन फर्नांडिस आणि ओ drive continue जातलो till exposition आणि till we get the master plan. At present, we have kept the target as the exposition, but still, if it is not, we will go further. Okay, तेका लागून आम्ही our drive continue केल्लो हा because around 12 projects are coming up in Old Goa.
तुमकां अजून तेजे कितें हें मेवलां हेजे फीडबॅक हेजे रिप्लाय मेवले सीएम ऑफिसान पयलीं
ना अजूनय मेवना अजून रिप्लाय आमी रावता ते सीएमांची रिप्लाय आनी प्लस तेजे अपॉइंटमेंटाकूय रावता पूण तेजे अपॉइंटमेंटूय अजून मेवंक ना आनी आमकां रिप्लाय तेजे अजून मेवंक ना. So at hope after he at the उपरांत पण आमकां ताजो रिप्लाय मेवतलो म्हणून.
In short, you all have been asking so many questions. In short, I will say the government is corrupt. Every project that is coming up anywhere in Goa is at a silent stage at the initial stages. After a few years, the little work is done, and then suddenly it becomes very fast. And then they say permission is given by these people, panchayat, that person. But inside first, our panchayats also are corrupt because there are corrupt people there. Though we ourselves have elected them, when they see, what is motivating them to do this, I can't understand. You all can see for yourselves actually. I don't want to say it. It could be bribes, personal gifts, what not it could be. Otherwise nobody could do such a thing if they are really lovers of Goa. All these politicians have to be thinking of saving the heritage of Goa. With Old Goa concerned, there are so many illegalities that are happening. Today, maybe for this corruption to continue, they have brought even a corrupt secretary there. We have given the objection, but nothing is happening. And this is how the government is working.
The elite counter-terrorist force of the country, National Security Guards, anti-terrorist squad of the Goa Police and all key stakeholders of the integrated counter-terrorism response system were rigorously tested through a series of high-intensity simulated terrorist incidents across Goa.
The elite counter-terrorist force of the country, National Security Guards, anti-terrorist squad of the Goa Police, and all key stakeholders of the integrated counter-terrorism response system were rigorously tested through a series of high-intensity simulated terrorist incidents across Goa, including prominent locations like the Goa State Central Library, Basilica of Bom Jesus, Se Cathedral, and Doubletree by Hilton, as part of a crucial 3-day counter-terrorism exercise led by NSG from 23 to 25th October 2024. This exercise was critical in achieving several goals, including streamlining drills, tactics, and procedures for counter-terrorism operations, while also evaluating the security of vulnerable and high-profile locations in the city.
Pope Francis issued the 4th encyclical of his papacy on Thursday, 24th October, denouncing a world that is losing its heart during times of global turmoil. With the rampant environment destruction, poor roads and no proper basic facilities, Goans have expressed frustration towards the government. In this edition of Street Voices, Herald TV spoke to various people whether there is lack of compassion in our governance or has Goa also lost its compassion towards people.
Question is whether the governance of our state is heartless and has lost compassion. Not to lose compassion, first of all, you have to have compassion. Successive governments have shown that they have been heartless and have shown no compassion to governments. The present governance, in the present safety week, the chief CEO or the chief minister is on record to say that every day there are at least 10 people due to accidents being admitted in GMC and only one death every day. One death every day, you are saying that it is only, what are you looking for? More deaths? And 10 patients entering and being admitted in GMC, what is it trying to say? GMC is like a 5-star hotel and people are admitted there for enjoyment. Their sufferings. Who is the cause of all this? The main cause of this is governance. See the potholes, see the signages, see the state of the various roads that are there, the sharp turns, nothing.
आमच्या गोंयांत कंपॅशन मोठें उरूं ना. आमचो सरकार आहा तो लोकांच्या विरुद्ध आसा. आतां पळया भुटानी प्रोजेक्ट सगळे गोंयकार ओपोज करता. तशेंच हंगारी स्ट्रायक बसला. पूण सरकार लोकांचें आयकोंक तयार ना. आमचें ओल्ड गोवा, आमचें इगोर्जी आसा, ताका वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज टॅग मेळ्ळा. ते एक रिलिजियस प्लेस. थंयसर आमचो गोंयचो सायब आसा. थिंगासरूय बीन आयज लोकांक 13,500 लोकांनी ऑब्जेक्शनां फायल केल्यान तें सांबाळचें म्हूण की पवित्र लुगार गोंयच्या सायबाचो सांबाळचो म्हूण. पूण सरकार नाका जाल्ले प्रोजेक्ट थंयसर घालता आनी हो ओल्ड गोवा वर्ल्ड हेरिटेज टॅग आहा तो नश्ट करूंक सोदता. हेच्या वयल्यान क्लियर गोमता आयज आमचो पाप साहेब सांगता संवसारान कंपॅशन मोग उरूंक ना म्हूण. तशेंच आमच्या गोंयानूय तेंच आमकां दिश्टी पडटा.
And today, if you see, if we relate it to our governance today in Goa, the government is out to destroy Goa. The government is out to sell Goa. We Goans, from the very beginning, we were very concerned people. We like people to come together. We invited people to be. We were very close. We treated each one as brothers and sisters. Maybe that from this state or another state or outside of India, we always continue, and that is why the world over considers Goans as very loving people. But today, there is so much influx, and the government is promoting all this influx, especially the politicians, for their own personal needs, for their vote bank. And today, with this influx and the softness of us Goans, the government has taken advantage of this and they are selling Goa to outsiders who think only of making money. They don't think about the suffering that Goans are facing right now. By this selling of land, we are struggling for water, we are struggling for electricity. With the diversion of Madhe, which the government doesn't have intention to do anything about it, we are suffering because of all of this. This is not, and this is what the Pope is concerned, because our hills are destroyed, our rivers are destroyed, our water bodies are destroyed. We have, God has given this nature to us, we have to take care of it.
The Sankwal village panchayat is informed of already having sought legal help from senior lawyers and Advocate General of Goa in the matter of Bhutani. Reply to the show cause. The pressure on the panchayat is, however, increasing as Premanand Naik has refused to back down as he enters the 5th day of his hunger strike.
आम्ही ऑलरेडी डिसाईड केले 2 लॉयराक अपॉइंट करपाक आनी आमी ऑलरेडी दोनूय लॉयराक अपॉइंट केला. हे वन इज मिस्टर अमय प्रभू देसाई एंड सेकंड इज मिस्टर झेलर डिसोजा एंड थर्ड आमी लेटर हेकाय केल्या टू द एडवोकेट जनरल ऑफ गोवा तेंचोय लिगल ओपिनियन घेवपाक आमी तांकांय लेटर केलें. एजेंडा वॉज डिस्कस अबाउट द शो कॉज नोटीस इश्यूड टू द प्रमेश कन्स्ट्रक्शन एंड द रिप्लाय रिसीव्ड फ्रॉम देम. सो तेंचे रिप्लायाक आमी तांकां शो कॉज धाडलें आनी तेंच्या शो कॉजाचेर आमकां रिप्लाय येयली. एंड दॅट रिप्लाय वॉज प्लेस इन द बॉडी मिटींग. आमच्या 18 तारखेर बॉडी मिटींग जाल्ली. त्या 18 तारखेर आमी बॉडी मिटींगे एनी अदरान डिस्कशन केल्लें. इन दॅट डिस्कशन देर वॉज सम कॉन्ट्रोवर्सी पॉयंट आनी कितें कितें आसलें. स्टार्ट जावपाक 4 मेंबरांचें कोरम जावपाक जाय आनी इन दॅट मिटींग 8 मेंबर आसले. ऑलरेडी कोरम जावन मिटींग स्टार्ट केल्ली. मिटींग स्टार्ट करून मिटींग डिसिजन घेवन आमी मिटींग काबार केली लास्टाक की आमी इलिगल एडवायस घेतली. Meeting was concluded.
Meanwhile, Santosh Desai, Pach of Sankol, has refuted the allegations made against Aurelio Valls, who is accused of calling names to tribal leaders. He said that the issue has been deliberately raked up.
जेन्ना म्हाका कळ्ळें खंयच्या समाजा आमच्या कमिटीन म्हटलां किंवा आमच्या ऑर्लियो सरान म्हटलां हें जेन्ना म्हाका खूब दुख्ख जालें. कित्याक आमी इतके बरे भशेन इतके वर्सां रावता आनी हेणें अशें कित्याक म्हटलें म्हणून हांवें ताका फोन केलो. बट तेजे वयल्यान क्लियर जालें बट खंय ते व्हिडियो क्लिपान दिवना दिसना म्हाका. सो आय थिंक वॉट ऑर्लियो सेज इज करेक्ट. ही हॅज नॉट सेड एनीथिंग.
The Gomantha Gaud Maratha Samaj and ST leaders have condemned the alleged assault on ST leader Ramakant Konkar by Orwell Wallace, secretary of the Sankwal village Panchayat. An FIR has been registered against Wallace under the Atrocities Act, a non-bailable offence for allegedly making objectionable remarks against Konkar. The activist stated that the actions were intended to provoke him into facing legal trouble and alleged that Wallace has also threatened the Panchayat body. Despite being aware of the secretary's behavior, no action has been taken against him by the Panchayat director.
सेक्रेटरीचेर FIR रजिस्टर जाल्ली आसा. FIR म्हाका पिकअप करपा लागून आपयल्ली आसा. FIR इज ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड अंडर एट्रोसिटी एक्ट आनी एट्रोसिटी एक्ट बेसिकली तेजेर इन्वेस्टिगेशन जातलें आनी इट इज अ नॉन बेलेबल ऑफेन्स. तो एक्चुअली पंचायतीन सुद्दां दवरपाक तेका शकना कित्याक ही कॅन एविडन्सीस जी आसा पळय तो हें करपाक शकता. सो ही कॅनॉट बी टेकिंग अ चार्ज ओवर दे वेन द FIR हॅज बीन ऑलरेडी रजिस्टर्ड. यू कॅनॉट गिव अ चान्स. आय डू नॉट नो वाय द डायरेक्टर ऑफ पंचायत इज स्टील सायलंट. इट इमिजिएट ताका थंयसरल्यान काडचो पडटलो आनी मागीर हें सगळें इन्वेस्टिगेशन चालू दवरचें पडटलें. पळय हांव असो म्हणना की म्हाकाच टार्गेट करपा जालो. कळागरान म्हाका दिसता हांव थंय पावलो कित्याक कॅमेरा घेवन रेडी रावपी मोबायल घेवन आतां एडवोकेट जो आशिल्लो ताका इंटेंशन कितें आशिल्लें. मे बी आनी कोण आसलो कित्याक हेज्या पयलीं खंय ताणें फुडें हो हेड तकली अशी मारला खंय पंच मेंबराचेर. म्हणल्यार आयदर हो पिसो बीन आसा काय कितें अशें म्हणून कोण करता. तो दादागिरी हे चॅस बीन वचून खंय मुखार सगळे पंच मेंबर सांगता थंयसर मुद्दम विचारा थंयसर कितें जाता तें. सो ही दादागिरी जी आहा पळय पंच मेंबर आनी लोकल्सूय सांगता ही दादागिरी तेजी आहा पळय ती म्हाका दिसता सगळ्यांक प्रॅक्टीस आहा. पूण सापडलो हांव थंयसर सापडलो तो सापडलो कॅमेरा रिकॉर्डिंगाचेर. नाजाल्यार ते गेल्ले खंय कंप्लेन घालपाक म्हजेर कावंटर कंप्लेन घालपाक. पूण कावंटर कंप्लेन कशी घातली एविडन्स जी ऑलरेडी आसा. सो एविडन्सान तांकां आतां भंय पडलेलो आसा. आनी हांव क्लियर कट सांगूंक सोदतां की हो विशय डायवर्ट करपाक कितलोय प्रयत्न केलो भुतानीचो विशय डायवर्ट करपाचो ना. आमी प्रेमानंद नायकाक सगळ्यांचो सपोर्ट आसा आनी आमी तेजेर थांब रावतले. हें जे डायरेक्शन करपाक ताका लॉ एंड ऑर्डर जे तेणी लॉ एंड ऑर्डर सिच्युएशन जे आहा पळय लॉ आपल्या हातीन घेतलेलो आसा पळय तें ताका आतां बघपाक तेणी रेडी रावचो पडटलो.
Representative of the Charles Correa Foundation has denied joining the task force appointed for the audit of the Kala Academy works. CCF senior representative Armino Ribeiro said that under structural audit of the Kala Academy structure is done, they won't contribute to the exercise. Ribeiro was speaking in the weekly episode of Point Counterpoint that was on the issue of the Kala Academy renovation work.
So I think that the main issue that we have faced today is that the building is near completion or completed. I don't know how they have defined the current position of Kala Academy.
Right.
And we are called over there at a point of time when we have not seen the process of rehabilitation of the building, which is the structural part of it. What has that means still some time back we were wanting to step in and tell them, okay, you need to correct this, and that's on the superficial things that we were seeing that they were doing.
Right.
But today we reach a point and suddenly we find that a portion of Kala Academy has collapsed. They say that, okay, this was not part of the project, but I don't even understand why it was not part of the project, because if the consultants were involved, they should have analyzed every part of Kalakdami. And then we start hearing that the false ceiling is collapsing in some areas. You know, all these things have got their own concerns.
Right.
And fundamentally, the concern is the safety of the people inside Kalakdami,
Right.
the audience. If tomorrow should anything, even a false ceiling collapses, weighing some 15 kilos or 20 kilos, that will result in injuries.
Right.
And if God forbid, even if the slab comes down in some sections, it can result in deaths. You know, the day that the slab collapsed of the amphitheater, apparently there were some people who had gone there and they stepped away from that for it was the workers over there, and fortunately nobody got injured.
But don't you feel, Armin, and before I go to the other panelists, that this reluctance or decision not to kind of participate or partake may affect the confidence of the artists? Because at the end of the day, if you were with them now, the artists would have felt that at least the CCF is with us, and they would get extra teeth in their battle.
So we completely want to be with the artists. What we are saying right now is get a structural audit done, and then we will consider whether we want to step in or not. And I think without a structural audit at this point, it would be even, I would say, it's not only going to be about your confidence, but it's going to be about your lives. Yeah, and I think this is primary for us, which is a greater concern.
Green activist Rajendra Kerkar has accused the government of failing to fulfill their moral responsibility of informing the newly appointed Water Resource Secretary on the current status of the Prawa. Kerkar said that the work at Khalsa Bandura is in the agenda of the upcoming Prawa meeting. He said that with no information and intimation to the secretary, it will just be a holiday in Goa for the official.
केंद्र सरकारान जे प्रवाह प्राधिकरण नियुक्त केल्लेले आसा, ह्या प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाच्या नियुक्ती उपरांत गोंयचे जे जलसंसाधन खात्याचे सचिव असले सुभाष चंद्रा, ते गोंयचो प्रतिनिधी म्हणून ह्या प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाचेर प्रतिनिधित्व करताले. पूण हालींच तेंची बदली जी आसा, तेंची सेवानिवृत्ती जाली, आनी सेवानिवृत्ती उपरांत दुसरो IAS ऑफिसर जो आसा हो सरकारान गोवा सचिव म्हणून नियुक्त केल्लेले आसा जलसंसाधन खात्याचो. आनी हे नवीन जे सचिव आसा ते सरप्रीत सिंग गिल जे आसा हे नियुक्त जाल्लेले आसा. पूण कशें आसता, जेन्ना एखादो नवीन IAS ऑफिसर ही जबाबदारी घेता आनी गोंयचे प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाचे प्रतिनिधित्व करता, तेन्ना गोंय सरकारची ती नैतीक जबाबदारी आसता की तेंच्यांनी ह्या अधिकाऱ्याक ह्या विशयाचे गांभीर्य जे आसा हे समजतले, तेच्या खातीर म्हायती दिवपाक जाय. पूण म्हाका दिसता ही म्हायती जी आसा ती ताका दिवंक ना, आनी ताकाच लागून आतां आयज जी प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाची बैठक म्हापसा हांगासर जावपाची आसा, तेतून गोंयचे प्रतिनिधित्व कोण करतालो? सरकार परते सांगत आसा की प्रवाह प्राधिकरणान आमची बाजू जी आसा ती भरभक्कम आसा. मुख्यमंत्र्यान ते स्पश्टीकरण केल्लेले आसा. पूण परते म्हाका सरकाराक सांगचें दिसता की मुख्यमंत्र्यान सांगले की प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाची नियुक्ती जाल्या आनी ताका लागून गोंयची बाजू भक्कम आसा. गोंयची बाजू भक्कम आसा जाल्यार फाटल्या इतिवृत्तान मिनिट्सान जे सरकार परते सांगताले की कणकुंबी हांगासर कर्नाटकान उदक वळोवन मलप्रभेन हेला, तेची पाहणी करपाक आमी ह्या प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाक सांगताले म्हणून, जाल्यार प्रवाह प्राधिकरणान त्या वाठारांत भेट दिवंक ना. आनी गोंय सरकारान जो विशय मांडलालो तो इतिवृत्तान नोंद जावंक ना. आता तिसऱ्या इतिवृत्तान सरकारान आपलो विरोध जो आसा तो प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाक व्यक्त केल्लो आसा. ते पत्र जे आसा ते आता जो जे इतिवृत्त आसा, आता म्हणजे ही मिटींग जावपाची आसा, तो एजेंडा आसा, त्या एजेंडान नोंद जाल्लेली आसा की ह्या विशयाचेर चर्चा जावपाची आसा, कळसा भांडुरा प्रकल्पाचेर चर्चा जावपाची आसा. पूण हांव सरकाराक विचारूंक सोदतां की ही चर्चा जी आसा तो तुमचो प्रतिनिधीच जर थंय उपस्थित ना जाल्यार ह्या चर्चेक कसलें म्हत्व आसा? आनी ताका लागून ही जी तिसरी प्रवाह प्राधिकरणाची बैठक आसा जी गोंयांत जाता, त्याच्या खातीर जे नवीन जे अध्यक्ष नियुक्त केल्लेले आसा नवीन कुमार, ते गोंयांत येयल्लेले आसा. हे तेंच्या खातीर मौज मजा पिकनिकूच काय कितें? हो विशय असोच भिजत दवरताले सरकार काय कितें तें म्हाका कळना.
The chicken trade racket aimed at monopolizing the poultry supply in Goa is actively taking place in the state, with the government backing it. Unqualified associations are being created who want to be the sole middlemen for the chicken coming to Goa from Maharashtra and Karnataka. Behind the facade of the association lies extortion, curtailing freedom to sell, and making sure the seller's shop is shut down if the seller does not comply with the association.
Fatorda MLA Vijay Sardesai on Thursday highlighted a chicken trade racket going on in the state. He claimed that a newly formed association of ruling party cadre plans to control the supply and pricing of chicken under the pretext of preventing the entry of diseased birds from other states. The latest racket to monopolize the chicken trade in Goa under the garb of preventing diseased birds from entering the state is yet another form of extortion with government backing that will eventually burden the Goans with expensive meat which was hitherto affordable.
चिकन जें आहा पळय चिकन येता ते चिकनान एक एसोसिएशन केल्लें आहा. हें एसोसिएशन कित्याक आतां सप्लाय रूट सगळें चिकन तांचेच कडच्यान येवपा जाय आनी ते जर एसोसिएशनाक तूं जॉयन जालो ना म्हळ्यार व्हडले व्हडले हांगा टेक्सेर म्हूण आहा तो रॉयल फूड्स बालादरीश म्हूण आहा हे जर तांकां जॉयन जालें ना जाल्यार तांची ती गार्बेज कलेक्ट करना तांचेर म्हळ्यार क्लिनलीनेसाक ताचेर फटको मारता. सो सरकार आतां आनी रुलींग पार्टी म्हाका दिसता चिकन सप्लायान एंट्री मारपाक लागल्या. सो हांव काल मुखेलमंत्र्या कडेन उलयलां, खूब तेंपान उलयलां, पूण काल ताजे कडेन उलयलां. हांवें म्हणलें हें तूं हाडनाका, हें असलें जें हें जाता हें बिहारान उत्तर प्रदेशान जातालें म्हळ्यार कितें कोण सुरी दाखोवन धंद्याचो हफ्ता कलेक्ट करपाचें हें रॅकेट. अरे ते खंयच्यानूय घेवं, डिजीज्ड कोंबड्यो जर येता जाल्यार FDA आहा, क्वॉरंटायन म्हणटा तो गव्हर्मेंट मेकॅनिझम आहा. तूं मोगीच एक असोसिएशन येवन डिजीज कोंबड्यो बंद जातल्यो कश्यो जातल्यो. सो हांव सरकारा कडेन मागता हें असलें बंद करा. हें जर करना जाल्यार आमकां रस्त्यार येवचें पडटलें. कित्याक गोंयकार हातून तरी गोंयकार आहा. चिकन कोण विकता? तिमोत टेक्सेरा म्हणटा कोण? क्रिस्तांवो न्ही, गोंयकारो न्ही. तो बालादरीश म्हणटा गोंयकारो न्ही. ताजे वयर आनी खंयचे आयले तुमी? खंयचें असोसिएशन हें कितें रे आतां? म्हळ्यार खंय कोणाकूच सोडनात मरे. सो म्हजो एक मुखेलमंत्र्या कडेन आनी सरकारा कडेन कळकळीची विनंती आहा की धंद्यांनी तुमी भितर पडूं नाका. तुमी सगळ्या कडेन तुमी भितर येवन ताजेर कितें जातलें आनी हफ्ते वाडटले आनी लास्टाक कॉमन मॅनाक सगळ्यान चिकन म्हणटा सवायांतले सवाय मांस चिकन आहा तें चिकन वाडटलें. सो गोंयांत चिकनाची रेट एक आसतली, भायर एक चिकनाची रेट दुसरी आसतली आनी मदली मिडल मॅन पयशे करून वतलो. सो मिडल मॅनान पयशे करपाचो धंदो.
Sewage woes continue to plague residents of Madel, Fatorda and part of Panjim as overflowing sewage chambers have raised a stink yet again. Authorities have been passing the issue from one department to another, leaving residents without a solution. Fatorda residents reported the issue to the health department, who forwarded it to the PWD, but inspections have yet to yield results.
The persistent problem of overflowing sewage is once again troubling the residents of Madel Fatorda and Pato, Panjim. A Fatorda resident highlighted that despite multiple complaints, no resolution has been achieved as departments pass the issue along. In Pato, raw sewage water has been flooding near the Gera Emporium to building, with building authorities raising the issue several times with the PWD, but to no avail. Residents are demanding urgent action to resolve the health hazards posed by the situation.
आता हे म्हाका दिसता एक 9 वर्सां जालीं हे सिवरेजाचो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वूच जायना. आमचे गांवचे लोक सद्दां हिंगा रोडार पासून येयले, सगळे गांवचे लोक रावले हिंगा रोडार आनी पेपराचेर येयले, सगळो इशू जालो. बट आजून हेजेर गव्हर्मेंट एक्शन घेयना आनी चड अशें न्हू हे प्रॉब्लम आमच्या फातोर्डा जायते कडेन आहा हे सिवरेजाचे. आनी इम्पॉर्टंट म्हणल्यार कितें हें आतां सिवरेजाची घाण सगळी ही आमच्या नाल्लांसून सगळे शेतांनी सगळे आमचे जे गोंयकार आमचे भाव शेत रोयता हे शेतांनी वयता. आनी हांवें आयकलां आमचे न्हायले पासून सेम प्रॉब्लम आहा आनी न्हायलेचे लोक वच आनी कोर्टांनी गेल्ले आहा. आतां कितें आहा हें उदक हें सगळें घाणीचें दुयेंसाचें उदक सिवरेजाचें हें शेतांनी वयता. वच आमच्या न्हंय आहा ज्यो आमच्यो गांवच्यो ज्यो साय उदकाच्यो हे न्हंयक पासून वयता. वच आनी हे न्हंयचें नुस्तें खाताय. आतां तें नुस्तें खावन बीन तर कोणाक त्रास जाले कितें सिकनेस जालें लोकांक जाल्यार हेजो जबाबदारी कोण? सो आतां हांव म्हणटा आमी इतले पुसार हो इशू केलो हे सिवरेजाचे. आतां आमच्या हिंगा मेन हायवे आहा, मेन हायवेचेर सगळे सिवरेजाची पायपां घायला. बट आतां गांवची सिवरेज आहा ही आजून पायपां घालून हे प्रॉब्लम आजून सॉल्व जालें ना. सो मागता आमच्या गोवोरमेंटा कडेन हे तो सगलो टॉयलेटाचो तो सगली पळय सुरेश येता भायर सरोन ही सगली टॉयलेट हो जाता तितलो बेगीन हे बंद करपा जाय.
आयज आमी हिंगा पाट्यार आहा आनी हिंगा तुमकां सगल्यांक दाखोवंक जाय की आमची पळय स्मार्ट सिटी आहा आनी आमचे BJP सरकार पळय डबल इंजीन सरकार आहा ती त्यांनी ते स्वच्छ सुर्वेक्षण म्हणून आनी स्वच्छता अभियानाचेर तेणी भरपूर चर्चा केली. 2 ऑक्टोबर गांधी जयंतीच्या आदी सावन तेणी चालू केला. पूण आमची पळय स्मार्ट सिटी आहा आनी हिंगा हे पाटो आमचो बिजनेस हब मेन बिजनेस हब ऑफ एंटायर पेंजीम सिटी हे तुमकां स्विच हिंगा लायनीन ह्या फुटपाथाच्या लायनीन 4 बिल्डिंगाच्या भायर स्विच अशेंच भायर सरता ओवरफ्लो जाता. ते ड्रेन्स ब्लॉक जाल्या तितून कितें कचरो गेला. एक बिल्डिंगाच्या मॅनेजराक आमी विचारलें फोन करून की बाबा हें कित्याक जाता हें. तो म्हणटा की आमी PWDक फोन करून करून तोकले. हें आतां गेले पावस काबार जाल्या उपरांत सावन म्हणजे 1 म्हयनो पावस मातसो उणो जाला तेन्ना सावन हें लिकेज हिंगा आहा. आमी ह्या बिल्डिंगान पळयतात त्या फुडच्या बिल्डिंगान पळयतात त्याची फुडली बिल्डिंगान पळयल्यार सेम परिस्थिती आख्याक आहा. हिंगा CCPक कांय पडलेलें ना PWDक कांय पडलेलें ना आनी स्मार्ट सिटी म्हणटा तें आमचें काम न्हू म्हणून.
Fields in the agriculture-dominated village of Kudne are facing a death knell due to bad water management. The water sources and the sluice gates that were lifelines for the fields in the village have degraded and completely mismanaged, rendering the land completely useless for agricultural purposes. A whopping 180 acres of agricultural land, which used to produce 3,000 to 4,000 quintals of rice, is now completely fallow.
Kudne village, which once was the rice bowl village, is now struggling to retain its agricultural fields. Farmers have alleged that the main reason for the degradation is the badly built sluice gate and water system. Farmers gathered in Kudne village on Thursday to address the issues that are being faced by the village farmers. 180 acres of agricultural land, which used to produce 3,000 to 4,000 quintal of rice, is now become barren. In their memorandum to the Chief Minister and their local MLA Pramod Sawant, the riots informed that over 50 to 60 farmers were engaged in paddy cultivation here.
तिनान जेन्ना आमी देवस्थानाचे प्रेसिडेंट सेक्रेटरी आसले त्या टायमार शेजागोवाच्या मार्फत आमी हे शेत केल्लें आनी बरें आमकां पिकलेलें. मागीर म्हणटा तें इल्लेलें हें हांगासर हें जालें कितें की शेताची माती पडोंक लागली आनी कितें करूंक लागलें म्हणजे मानस आमची पयल्यान पयली गेली. मानस आमकां बांदून दिली सरकारान पूण शेतकऱ्यांक खंय पळय जी मानस जाय आसली थंय दिली ना. शेतकऱ्यांक कसली मानस जाय आसली. मानस आमकां फायबरचे हांगा कोताक येना कारण त्या फायबराक जर एक हें आतां फळें धरण त्या फायबराक जर एक जर गुणो लागत आनी 12 वरां जर तें उरत जाल्यार त्या फायबराचे फळें अशें वांकडेच उरता तें सरळ जायना. आनी लाकडाचें आसल्यान कारण कितें जाता लाकडाक तें बाराकार येना लाकूड टप करून बसता. पूण शेतकऱ्यांक कितें आसा की गांवांत बाबा शेतीचे लोक आतां शेतांक विचरोन मानस करपाक जाय. शेतकऱ्यांक विचरोन इंजिनियराक विचरोन मानस करता ते बांदतले आनी आतां तेंच्यांनी मानस बांदल्या खंय ती मानस कमीत ती म्हाज्या हिसपान कमीत ती 4 मीटर 5 मीटर तरी सकयल वचपाक जाय. तेज्या फाटल्यान कितें आहा ताका घाण्णो म्हणून भरता. घाण्णो म्हणजे कितें जर भरतेचें उदीक चिकोल काडून आमी एक कूट कशी तयार करता जेणे करून अर्दी मानस आमी लायतकू बंद करता. जे अर्दें उदीक पळय येता त्या भायल्या भायर तें येयना त्या चिखलाक लागून आनी जेन्ना शेतां जातात पळय पावस येतलो लागतलो आमी ती तो चिकोल काडून उडयता आनी दोनूच फळ्यांसून जें उदीक येता तितून हे कोळाम भरना जेन्ना तेजो ओग मोठो आसल्या कारणान. आतां कांयच ना कोळाम आनी शेत एक जाल्लेलें आहा. आमी कितकेय जरी प्रयत्न करीत जो पर्यंत हे कोळाम कोण तो सरकार आमकां उपसून दिना आनी हो बानाची न्ही हे बाकीचे हेजी निगा करना तो पर्यंत हें सगळें व्यर्थ फुकट.
And in some sports news, Shamdor Club outplayed Goa Bellier Sports Club 3-1 to move into the quarterfinals of the 23rd edition of Brother Eulalio Vaz Memorial Football Tournament organized by Don Bosco Rotary Fatorda at their grounds on Thursday. Don Bosco's Rotary's Vincent Barbosa presented the man of the match to Elrich Pacheto.
In the 23rd edition of Brother Eulalio Vaz Memorial Football Tournament, Chandor Club netted through Alerich Pixeto in the 7th minute. After resumption of second half, Vitrino Fernandez of Chandor Club ran down and fed unmarked Alerich, who shot directly into the net to complete his brace in the 41st minute. Goa Valha SC regrouped quickly scored in the 48th minute with a powerful header from Shubham Vernikar. In the last quarter, Chandor Club made the issue safe through the effort of Cajetan Fernandez. Inacio for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on our Herald on Facebook and X. Take care and goodbye.